Hello, adventurers and friends. Welcome to the MNmaxed Podcast. We want to thank you for joining us, and you do so as we continue the Extinction Curse. A recap of Session 2. After the show concludes, we begin to investigate the death of Myron. We find that he was killed by vipers, likely the same ones we saw earlier. His corpse also seems to have been moved by a swarm of rats based on tracks. When we check Myron's wagon, an explosion of pollen poofs out. Jeb and Kestrel are not amused. We continue to follow the tracks down the river and come across two mephits who attack. We defeat them, but do so non-lethally, and when it's all said and done, we just kind of let them go.
So, Jeb, remind me again, because I think everybody kind of skipped by this. So what do you want to do with it, Jeb?
I just want to let him go. Give him his rocks back. He was just collecting rocks. I'm more of a redeemer as Jeb than I am of Daru.
It's true, right? You really are.
I mean, these guys were just collecting rocks.
It's true, as far as you know.
And if I gotta kill him later, then he's
kind of
choice.
Like his pouch, his rock pouch, really is just rocks in it.
Yeah, there's just rocks in it.
Yeah, come on, guys. He only threw up on two of you guys.
He was pretty hostile.
It hurt. You know what? Just to do one thing here.
Would
It'd be even nicer.
If you really let that happen,
I'd let it go free.
you would? All right.
I mean, I got my vengeance or whatever when I knocked it out. So, I don't know. I think I'd be okay with it. In fact, I'm actually going to do a 3-action heal because I have to heal myself anyways. So fuck it, I'll heal everybody, including it.
Oh, okay.
5.
Savatri heals it and everybody. Jeb gives it its river stones back in its sack and cuts its bindings loose, and it kind of grabs it. It crouches down a little bit. It looks confused, and then it dives into the water and swims away.
I was hoping it'd give me a rock.
Moonlight bows to it as it looks confused and.
I really hope it comes back later and saves us at the end of book 6.
Couldn't you befriend
It's like a
one of them?
level 20 mephit that comes saves our asses.
We've fought 2 creatures and let them go. We've officially a 0 kill count.
That's actually pretty impressive. You guys have
That is accurate. We fought four things and killed none of them.
still got an experience for every single one.
So what now? Do we just continue on, or
Yeah, we're still looking for
tracks and shit?
track.
So you kind of you're in the space here where the mephits were. You find, like I said earlier, that small pile of leaves with a thin blanket, and there's also a bag that's over here with some green stitching on it.
And that doesn't appear to that wasn't the mephits. That was just something else that happened to be at the same place they were. Maybe that's why they were there, was to check it out.
Could be. Hard to say.
What does the green stitching look like?
It looks like a leaf. Does anybody have knowledge religion?
Yeah,
Yes.
I do.
Oh, it's Gosra then. But I'll make the check.
Please make the check, David.
Savatri got an 18 religion.
Kestrel got an 11.
It's good enough stitching. Kestrel, you even recognize this. It is, in fact, the holy symbol for Gosra.
So why is a Gosran fucking druid out to get us? I don't understand.
What is Gosra the god of?
The wind of the seas. Basically nature.
Yeah, I think you're jumping to a bit of a conclusion.
I'm probably
saying
jumping to
that he's the one that's after us.
Let's open up the bag and see what's in there.
Inside of the bag, you find a small feather and a rolled up map.
Detect magic.
The small feather is magic.
Does that small feather appear to look like a token?
Is it a feather token?
Fucking feather token, yes.
Now who's jumping to conclusions?
Yeah, you sons of bitches. All right. Yeah, there's the feather token, and you have to identify it if you want to find out which feather token it is. But this small rolled up map looks like a map of Aberton.
I do want to identify that token, though.
Okay. That it
So
will
it's like
take.
10 minutes.
That's correct.
What type of check do you want? Any?
I'm guessing Arcana.
Any magical check.
Religion?
I suppose religion is tied to divine. So yeah.
That's the divine, yeah.
18.
An 18 would be enough to identify this object as a holly bush feather token. This feather token is you can transform into another object, and this one turns into a holly bush. Takes a single action to turn it into a holly bush.
Oh, that'd be super useful if you had the spell Goodberry.
Yes, it would.
Why?
Because
Why would
you
that-
because you have to have like berries to cast Goodberry. So imagine you were like in the desert and you can't get a fresh picked berry. You use this feather token to get a holly bush, and you're like, hey, now I've got fresh picked berries to cast Goodberry.
Does it create berries on the holly bush?
Maybe not.
Doesn't say it, but I'd say it's... I don't know. It does say it can only be activated once.
So that is a long way to go to get yourself a Goodberry.
Correct.
But I've often thought, like, I love the Goodberry spell because it makes you. I like characters that are self-sufficient. But like, if you're somewhere where there aren't fresh picked berries, you're fucked.
It's worth 6 gold.
So who wants what then?
You can throw it to Kestrel. I'll carry the bag with the stuff in it.
Yeah, so what was else in there? The feather token
A map of Aberton.
and a map of Aberton.
Is anything marked on the map if we inspect it? You want a society check?
Oh, I forgot something. There's a few handfuls of tasty nuts in here.
Botry does like her nuts.
I will say that there are notes scribbled about different locations all over the map, but most notably are notes and scribblings about the Circus of Wayward Wonders.
Oh shit!
What's it say about me?
It's basically movements of the circus members and where they are at any given time of the day. They're disturbingly accurate.
I was gonna say, that's not creepy at all.
There are also 2 other places that are marked on this map. A place called Old Lynn's Orchard and the Houghton Mill.
Where are those locations compared to us?
I'm gonna have
We
to
probably
pull up
don't
a
know.
map of- I'm going to have to pull up a map.
I mean, I would assume the map shows.
It absolutely will.
I was just about to say, well, we want to go to the map. It's like, fucking, this is on a map.
Okay, so the big top is at the just outside of town to the northeast. The mill, Houghton's Mill, is on a river, not the small stream that you guys are camped with, but the bigger river that the stream drains into. It's farther east of the big top along that stream. The Old Lynn's Orchard is a large orchard just on the southern edge of town.
Well, sounds like things we're going to want to go check at some point. Did we find any rat tracks like we were looking for?
You found some rat tracks that lead out of the river, but they're obscured, and I'll need a survival check to see if you can follow them.
So am I doing a survival check?
Yeah, see if you can follow those rat tracks.
Those rat tracks. Dirty old rats.
I swear to Desna, if you roll another goddamn 20 on this.
Here's your 20. 16. 19. Sorry,
19.
19.
You're not able to really discern along the riverbanks here. They are a little too obscured for you to follow, especially into the forest here.
What other leads do we have? The snakes at the north of the tent? We also want to go through and check to make sure no other wagons are booby-trapped before everybody goes to bed.
Yeah, we kind of promised to do that, so.
Tyler just rolled 4 secret checks. I am concerned.
Moonlight, you see off to the east, like right near the camp. It kind of looks like there's a trail that leads off to the east here.
I will point it out and say, let's check that quick.
Well spotted, Moonlight.
It looks like it's like tamped down a little bit. That's how Moonlight was able to detect it. But it's kind of where this line I've put on the map is. Are you guys going to go down the path?
Yeah, we'll follow it.
Okay. Who goes first?
Kestrel.
Kestrel goes first.
I have the highest AC.
I think Moonlight will just keep an eye out for rat tracks or
Rat droppings.
rat droppings. Realistically, anything unusual, but
I'm gonna look for traps the entire way.
So as you guys are going down the path here, I rolled secret perception checks for everybody.
I noticed.
And nobody noticed it. But Kestrel, as he's going down the path, places his foot square in between a thorny branch trap. There's a tripwire that releases a branch studded with envenomed forms, and as soon as Kestrel walks into that tripwire, this branch smacks into him, and it's going to have to roll to see if it hits Kestrel first.
Goodness gracious.
Gets a 28 to hit.
Yeesh.
These traps have ridiculous hits.
Yeah, that is a hit, but luckily not a critical hit.
It's going to deal you 9 points of damage, 5 points piercing, 4 points poison.
Goodness gracious. A D8 and a D6 plus 4. My God.
Are these looking like pretty sophisticated traps, or are they like pretty crudely put together? Or?
This one was relatively crudely put together. It's just a tripwire with, the branches pulled back, but there's thorny vines that are wrapped around that branch.
Really put together, but effective, and none of us noticed it.
Correct.
All right, cool. I'm going to go very cautiously as we continue forward. And I'm going to tear that thing apart.
Okay. Do you have like a slashing implement, or
I do.
Be punching it? To
I have a
pieces?
dagger on my person for specifically these kinds of instances.
Do you mean for taking out your rage on nature?
Well, no, for like when hitting things with your fist is obviously dumb.
Sorry, I was being antagonistic on purpose. So as you guys begin to get further along this trail, you notice that it ends ahead of you in an area where a space, and who is it, Savatri, that identified the feather token?
Yeah.
Correct.
Savatri, you notice that the path ahead kind of ends with a holly bush that looks almost exactly like the holly bush that would be produced from a feather token.
Did he find out how long it usually lasts?
The feather token?
Yeah, is it like
Turns it into a
permanent thing?
bush,
Oh,
yeah,
like
permanent.
literally a permanent bush.
and then it's a bush, and you cannot revert it back to a token.
So this guy was hiding out, camped here, spying on us.
And made a holly bush.
Well, he was probably using it to hide behind and create berries, maybe.
Good berry conspiracy theories.
Yeah, the
Yep.
good berry conspiracy theory.
I'm going to make everybody roll a perception check because I'm not going to make this one secret again.
Well, Moonlight's the perceptive one. None of us come close.
Nat 20 for Moonlight for 25.
Well done. What about everybody else? Or
Not worth it.
Jeb, are you even going to try? Or
Nah, I'm too blind right now. I'm still
that's
fucking
right. You got
lit.
that -4. You're just fucking lit. Getting led through the forest by a turtle. Yeah, I suppose this really wouldn't work anyways, because the branches all look like snakes already. But Moonlight, you notice there is a small viper just to the west of that holly bush that's at the end of this trail. And there is also a larger viper that's draped in the trees to the east of that holly bush.
I'm assuming this also means we're getting attacked,
No, not necessarily. You just see them.
but they haven't noticed us. I mean, we haven't exactly been quiet.
Well, they might not be hostile.
You
Jeb,
haven't
do
got
druid
close enough
stuff.
to 'em yet.
I point them out to the druid.
I see animals.
Are they like yellow ones, like the ones that we saw at the ones in the tent? Both tiny, or was that one tiny and one was bigger?
The ones in the big top tent?
Yeah,
There were 3 of them, and they were all small.
they're all tiny.
Yep,
Okay.
all tiny sized. The one that's in the tree is medium sized. That's a big viper. One might say a giant viper.
Does it seem aggressive?
It looks like it might be checking you out to see if you get any closer.
Well, I in fact do get a little closer.
Then they do.
I think I just like stepped up.
I know you're not like, they're not striking at you, but now they're like, their heads lift up and they're watching you very closely. It looks like they might try to attack you if you get much closer.
Well, then I'll just try to talk. Not talk to them. I don't really know
You
RPing
just
wise
do
how wild
wild
empathy
empathy.
works. Like if I just
Yeah.
twiddle my fingers at them. But
I mean, that's what you did last time.
yeah.
Maybe try again.
So they're vipers. Get your flute out.
I think I need to pick this up as a trained skill because I only got 11. I was like, hey, fuckers, don't attack me.
The snakes remain hostile even after a minute of you trying your little finger tricks that you did with the vipers that were in the big top. It doesn't seem to work, and they
Those
lunge.
finger tricks worked on Ellie.
Oh, hold up now. We're not making assumptions now.
Hold up.
Need you all to roll initiative now.
We're fighting the vipers. We can't just walk away peacefully.
Well, they're gonna attack you. So if you want to, flee before they do that, sure. But I need you to roll initiative because they're gonna attack you.
21.
That's 2 nat 20s in a row.
Jeez.
I'm going for the jeb. I get a 25.
I roll a 1 and get a 7.
Jeb, what'd you get?
10. I'm high.
That's right. I forgot about that. Okay, we are at the top of round 1 with the Vipers. They haven't attacked yet, but they're about to make hostile actions. Moonlight actually starts us off.
Yeah, I'm not in a very good position to do much. Not the things that I wanted to do anyways. I'll have to wait for them to get closer. So readying an action is...
Readying an action is 2 action, and you create a trigger for a reaction that takes the place of a single action thing, like striding or striking. I suppose Flurry of Blows would technically work, since it's a single action.
But not cast a spell?
If it's a single action spell, sure.
Ready action only gives you 1 action?
Yeah.
Seems a lot weaker than in 1E, at least for casters.
You prepare to use an action that will occur outside your turn. Choose a single action or free action you can use and designate a trigger. Your turn then ends. There's more here, but if the trigger you designated occurs before the start of your next turn, you can use the chosen action as a reaction.
Yeah, that really sucks for casters. Let's see, I guess I will cast Daze on one of them.
Okay, you gonna do the big guy in the tree or the little one in the underbrush?
I think we'll go with the little one.
All right, and he's gonna make a will save and
Will
get a
save.
14.
That will fail.
All right.
You'll take 4 mental damage. Non-lethal.
Little Viper takes 4 non-lethal mental damage, and it hisses. It was more of a cat hiss. David, insert Viper hiss here.
Okay, yeah, with more of an S.
Call!
Well done, Jeb. You are so good with animals.
All right, then Moonlight, after you cast Daze, what else do you do?
I will use third action to cast Shield.
Boom. Did you already say that?
No.
I just heard it so much this session. I wasn't sure.
Get used to it.
I know, that's kind of what I was thinking, with 2 of you doing it. All right, then after Moonlight, it is the giant Viper's turn, and he spends his first action.
Actually, quick, can I change that?
Change what?
Instead of shield, I wanna use my focus spell, Tentacular Limbs, which is a 1 action
Oh, instead of
shield.
shield. Okay, sure, yeah, and the
So
giant
my
Viper
like
can go, yeah.
my branches like stretch out, become longer
And that increases your reach for a designated period of time.
for 1 minute.
Nice. All right. Okay, then the giant Viper is going to slither across the tree. He's still in the tree right now, maybe about 5 feet up. But he's going to slither closer to Jebediah and then spend an action to strike with its fangs and get a 18 to hit.
Spot on.
Jebediah is going to take 5 points of piercing damage from the bite from the giant Viper. You're also going to need to give me a fortitude saving throw.
18.
Jeb's
17.
hot. Jeb's real hot. You save. All right. Then with his third action, he is going to coil himself up. He's looking like he's ready to strike. And then after the giant Viper, it is Kestrel's turn.
Cool. I am down on HP, which does not make me happy. Is the Viper to my north, like directly to my north, is it also up in the tree?
No, it's on the ground.
Okay, so I'd be able to melee that one.
Correct.
Fuck it. Move up to it.
As you move up to it, the giant Viper in the tree lashes out at you.
Oh, good. Good. Good.
He's going to get a 29 to hit.
That's critical hit.
Critical hit.
Weren't you just saying you were down HP?
Yep, sure was. Now I'm down even more.
Yep.
So
You take 19 damage.
Yeah, I am unconscious. Probably.
So I'm going to say you went unconscious.
in this square.
Yeah, right there. You're also going to have to give me a fortitude save.
All right.
You could increase your dying condition here real fast before, if you fail this.
I get a 22.
22 succeeds. Well done, Kestrel. Then
Well done being dead.
well done being dead. Bravo. Good job.
Well, the other thing I was considering doing was casting a ray of frost at that one, so it would have been able to attack me with an opportunity attack anyway, so well.
It is the smaller Viper's turn, and he spends his first action striding up to Jebediah, and he is going to make a fang attack on Jebediah. Oh, I rolled a 20 on the die. It's a critical hit. You actually take 6 points. Nope, 9. 9 points of damage. And you're going to need to give me a fortitude save.
17.
Man, you guys keep making this fortitude saves.
You keep critting us.
I do. That's a payback for the water method fight.
Please, I let them go.
It's true. You did. Then after the small Viper critically bites Jebediah right in the heel, it's going to attack him again. This time he's going to get a 16 to hit.
That's a miss.
Then after the tiny Viper goes, it is now Jebediah's turn.
And he's pissed. No, not really. I'm gonna use an action to give my cat an action here. Let's see, she was right here. So.
Turtle joins the fray.
And you said the big one coiled up?
It's no longer coiled up because it had to be coiled in order.
Oh, that was like an
use.
attack of opportunity thing?
It used one action during its turn to prepare to make an attack of opportunity.
Alright, well I'm gonna attempt to get rid of this smaller one here.
So you and Turtle flank it?
Mm-hmm. And she will bite it. Ooh, hell yeah. She'll miss.
I think Turtle should get his own action point, hero point.
Yeah,
I think both Jeb and Turtle should have a hero.
Ooh, I'm not so sure about
Alright,
that.
well, then Jeb will take advantage. Well, 12 still doesn't hit, right? I forgot about.
Oh, that's a good point. Let me double check. A 12 will not hit.
Alright. Well then, Jeb's just gonna have to smack a bitch. 20?
Boom. 20 does hit.
4?
You're
was
using
enough.
your Warhammer, right?
Yeah.
You take no pleasure in it, but you smash the Viper's skull.
I'll bring it back to camp. Somebody can find great work for some snake skin.
I bet it's delicious.
I'm sure there's somebody that'd be more than happy to use the carcass of this animal or
We're
whatever.
gonna make some boots.
Some snake boots? Alright, see, I got 2 more things here. No, I got 1 more action, sorry.
Even though it's 5 feet in the tree, in the air of the tree, you still technically would be adjacent to it. It's kind of like a kitty corner vertically, you know what I mean?
Right. I'm actually going to retreat back about 15 feet.
Going back by Savatri.
More so I'm hoping the cat will tank for a little bit here while we're down. But I'll be done.
Okay. Then after Jebediah, it is in fact Savatri's turn.
We haven't even hurt the other Viper, right? The big one?
No.
I don't think so, no.
I will do a 3-action heal.
Alright. 3-action heal for the D8 to everybody, right?
Yep. So the Kestrel's up. So that's 2 to everybody.
Okay.
That's my turn.
So everybody gets 2 HP back. And now we're going to go to the top of the round. It is Moonlight's turn.
Okay, you said that double kitty corner, is that 10 feet away still for reach weapons, technically?
All reach
It's just a
Like-
square.
templates now are just square.
Okay. So I can reach the giant viper from where I'm at with 10 foot of reach.
That is correct.
Okay. Because my tentacular limbs gives me 10 foot of reach, and I will cast Spider Sting on him.
Ooh, what does Spider Sting do?
Spider Sting is my aberrant bloodline spell, and it duplicates a spider's venom, dealing 1d4 piercing damage and possibly afflicting them with spider venom.
Okay, do you
So?
roll to hit it?
No, it is a fortitude save.
Oh, okay, so it rolls
So
a fortitude
here we
save
go.
then.
It succeeds, dang.
It gets a 19.
So he still takes the 1d4 piercing, which is 4 piercing,
Okay.
and then the 1d4 poison damage on top of that, but it does not have the spider venom poison, so that won't continue.
So it's just the initial piercing damage and 1d4 poison damage. If he got a critical success, would he take the 1d4 piercing but no poison damage?
I think so. I mean, because it says critical success, the target is unaffected, but the 1d4 piercing just seems to be automatic. And then that was 2 actions. I am then going to back the hell away.
Moonlight gets the fuck out of the giant viper's way. All right. Then that's going to bring us down to a currently prone and newly conscious Kestrel. It's your turn.
Yes. Luckily, Kestrel keeps his blood thinned with alcohol enough that the poison doesn't really affect him. From the ground, he will simply cast a Ray of Frost at this giant viper. So that is a spell attack. And get a 20.
20 absolutely hits the giant viper.
Okay. And I will deal it 1d4 plus 2.
Is plus 2 your casting stat for that?
It is.
Okay.
Wisdom. I have a plus 2 wisdom. I deal it 5 frost damage.
Nice. Okay.
And then I will just crawl backwards 5 feet.
Okay.
And actually, can you crawl more? Can you crawl like half your speed, right?
No, you only crawl
Is it just
5 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I just crawl backwards 5 feet. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Then after Kestrel, the giant viper is going to attack Turtle from up in the tree. Gets a 22 to hit. 8 points of piercing damage to Turtle. And then Turtle has to give me a fortitude save.
13.
13 fails. Turtle is going to take 3 points of poison damage as Turtle is in stage 1 of the giant viper venom affliction.
Put her at 0.
Turtle goes down. Then with its final action, it's going to take an action to coil itself.
Well, I know what that means now. I hate this thing.
Now you know what that means. And then it's going to pass its third action. It is now Jebediah's turn. Turtle is unconscious.
Alright, I will use 2 actions to restore him, presumably to full health here. Let's see. She's still poisoned, right?
Yeah, still poisoned.
It's
So yeah, it will still have to deal with.
Is your
saves.
coil thing getting activated, or what's happening there?
The coil was already activated, but I mean, Turtle hasn't stood up, has she?
No, I haven't given her an action.
So at the moment, no. Just healing her at range doesn't provoke anything.
And let's see, for my others, I'll also use heal. with a
Single
one
action heal?
Yeah. On Kestrel.
Kestrel.
Thanks, friend.
Fuck.
Ooh.
Alright.
Kestrel gets 2 back.
We're done.
All right. Then after Jebediah, it is Savatri's turn. Bottom of round 2.
They don't know what to do. I will cast guidance onto. I already did Jebediah before, right?
Correct.
I'll do it on Kestrel, and then Savatra will move closer to it and take a swing at the Viper with her whip.
Brave.
All right then. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
23.
Ooh, that's a hit. How much damage?
Minimum damage with 1.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Damage is in fact still damage. Then after Savatri, we are now at the top of round 3. And we're going to start off with Moonlight. You're up.
Okay, seeing their friend in trouble, Moonlight will move back up and tap into their bloodline again. I mean, Daze and Spider Sting are both bloodline spells, so then pretty heavily tapping into that aberrant bloodline here in the last half hour or so. More and more darkness kind of coalescing around them, and we'll cast Spider Sting again using their long limb to hit this Viper.
So another fortitude save from
Another fortitude save from the Viper.
the
And it
Viper gets a 10.
fails.
There we are. Okay, so
So
it's the 1d4 damage regardless.
yeah, it gets the 1d4 piercing, and then it is also afflicted by spider venom,
Okay.
stage 1.
Okay,
So
it
it
took
takes-
2 piercing damage.
So it then takes an additional 1d4 poison,
Okay.
and it is enfeebled 1.
Ah, okay.
And it is poisoned.
Okay. So then on its turn, it will need to make a save, otherwise it will advance.
Correct.
Then after Moonlight, it's Kestrel.
And that is all 3 of my my spells for the day.
Kestrel will again crawl backward 5 feet and again use 2 actions to cast Ray of Frost at that snake. And we'll get a 12 to hit, which looks like it's going to miss. So
12
that
will
is
miss.
going to be my turn.
All right. Then after Kestrel backs up the giant viper, let me just see something here real quick. So it's coiled. It doesn't necessarily have to use that for the coiled opportunity attack. He can just use it for a regular attack. So the giant viper is going to strike Moonlight from its position. Is going to get a 29 to hit.
Oh, fuck this guy.
That's a critical
That
hit.
is absolutely a critical hit.
With 1 HP.
That's gonna be 15 points of damage. And you're gonna have to give me a fortitude save.
Fortitude save 10. I think I'm going to use my hero point on that.
Okay. 0 point from Moonlight,
And that'll turn into an 18.
which will save against the giant viper venom. Well spent hero point. Then with
I am
its-
down to 1 hit point.
With its second action, it is again going to coil, and for its third action, it's going to pass. And that's going to take us down to Jebediah Hickburn.
I don't want to make it look like I'm sacrificing Turtle. Let's see here. Do they still have the same dying conditions, or if she goes to 0, is she dead?
No, they still have the same dying
Yeah,
conditions.
okay, that's what I figured.
But Turtle would be wounded 1 right now.
Yeah, correct.
Just like Kestrel is wounded 2.
And what's attacking from prone? -2, right?
I'm almost certain, yeah.
Yes, 100%.
Okay, we're gonna give Turtle a turn here. I've got 8 hit points. Alright. And she will start off with the support action and then attack.
So what does the support action do for you, though? This is the first time we've used it.
Using support action is just 1 action. Your cat throws your enemies off balance when you create an opening until the start of your next turn. Your strikes. Oh crap! It's the other way around. I'm not doing that. Good thing I read that.
Good idea. Because it's just your strikes that it's flat-footed
Yep.
against, not Turtle's.
I'm scared. I'm gonna move up.
It is going to attack you from its coiled position. It's gonna get a 29 to hit.
Okay. Well then, I'll give my cat an attack and stand up and attack it.
You're definitely gonna.
Yeah, I'm already unconscious. It's fine.
I mean, I guess you have 8. You could technically not.
No, it's
go
plus
on.
5. You're gonna double roll 1. Okay.
I mean, it's possible. I guess.
Shut up, stupid DM. Sorry. All right. Well, and my cat rolls a 6.
Yeah, I rolled.
I'm
an 8
done.
and a 3. So Jebediah goes.
God, and all this is
Dying
even
to-
with frickin' enfeebled on it. It's still rolling 29s.
Well, I've rolled 2 19s in a row. Jeb is dying too.
Nope. Not. Why am I dying too?
Because it was a crit that took
hit.
it down.
Oh, okay.
Then that's going to take us to the bottom of round 3. Savatri, it's your turn. Your party is dying around you.
Mm-hmm.
I just took the coil out for Kestrel, so it's fine.
I will do a 3-action heal.
Mm.
All right.
Everybody gets 3 HP, including
Well-
the Viper.
Why are we doing that? Let's just kill it.
Because you're down.
Who cares?
We care about you, Jeb, and we care about.
You're another person
Turtle.
to hit it, and Turtle is another thing to hit it. All of you go before the Viper.
You're a valued
Kill it.
member of this team. Just kidding. Take all the hits for me. Okay, then after Savatri's 3-action heal, that's going to bring us to the top of round 4. Moonlight, It's your turn.
Don't forget to take your healing there, Moonlight.
Yep, you got 3 back.
So I was reading up on poisons and when the stage ticks.
Oh yeah, does Turtle take a one?
If it's on my turn or their turn.
Oh, I think it's your turn, and yes, Turtle does have to make a fortitude save. Oh, nice. So Turtle gets a 22, which is going to reduce that poison. It was at stage 1, so it reduces it by 1. That venom is now out of Turtle's system. Now here's the question, Swanee. If you've been looking into it, if they save and reduce the stage of the poison, do they still take poison damage that round? Like they would persistent
Yeah,
damage?
like the persistent damage is all like at the end of the turn is when you make your save.
Yeah.
At the end of a stage's listed interval, you must attempt a new saving throw. So it sounds like it's at the end of the interval before the next one happens. Success, you reduce the stage by 1. If the affliction stage is ever reduced below stage 1, the affliction ends and you do not need to attempt further saves unless you're exposed again.
It almost sounds like you don't take that damage.
I don't think you do. It says at the end of a stage is a listed interval. So if it's a 1 round, at the very end of that 1 round, you make the save, and if you pass it, you don't go into the next interval.
And it is 1 round on this poison.
And most poisons I think are, but
Yeah. What about the spider?
that is also
Did it-
1 round. So he will have to make a save now since it's my turn.
Since it's your turn, okay. So he has to make a fortitude save now. Okay.
So yeah, he passes and he becomes also stage 0.
Which means he will
And
not take any damage.
he will
He's
not-
no longer poisoned.
That's what it seems.
It seems like he's no longer enfeebled 1 as well. Would I be correct?
I would think so.
Moonlight, what do you do with your turn?
Yes, what do I do with my turn? I'm out of first level spells. So yeah, I guess my only real option, I'm just gonna try to daze it, I guess.
What else? What other options? Do you have any other cantrips that are
I
damaged?
can telekinetic projectile, but
Wouldn't chill touch work since you have the elongated...
yeah, but then I'd have to stay close to it.
I see you moved away. I didn't see that you moved away.
Yeah, I didn't want to be that close to it. Not at 3 hit points or 4 hit points. So we'll make it do a will save.
It's going to get a 9 on its will save.
That will fail. It'll take 4 mental damage.
All
Nice.
right. Then after Moonlight moves away, casts Daze, it is now Kestrel's turn.
And the thing, it does not look coiled right now, right?
It is not coiled right now, correct, because it did its attack of opportunity on Jeb.
Yep. Action 1, stand. Action 2, move over behind it. Action 3, flurry.
Okay. It is currently flat-footed.
Yee.
Yee.
So that's a 16 to hit it, though it's flat-footed, so it'd be an 18 to hit it.
Does not hit.
All right, attack number 2. Gonna miss again. Done.
All right. Then after Kestrel, it is Jebediah.
I'm gonna
Here you
stand
go.
up.
Okay,
No,
Jeb
wait.
stands.
Wait. I might.
Wait, no.
No, yeah, that's fine. I'll stand up, and then I will give my cat a turn, and I
Turtle
will
gets a turn.
attack it with myself first. And we're getting flanking here. 22.
22 hits.
All right, bye.
Kill this Viper. How much damage?
6.
Ooh. It is still up.
All right. Well, it is flat-footed. I mean, I did that out of order. Whatever. I guess it's not. I'll attack with my cat. I meant to use the support thing there.
I mean, it doesn't give Turtle flat-footed, and he's already flat-footed to you because of
No. Your cat throws your enemies off balance when you create an opening. Until the next turn, your strikes that deal damage to a creature that your cat threatens makes the target flat-footed until the end of the next turn.
Oh, just flat-footed. Period.
Yeah.
Not flat-footed to your strikes. Oh.
But technically, I didn't say that I was using the support action.
So, but you haven't used Tiger's turns yet,
Right,
or
but
Turtle's turns.
so yeah, but then
Support
I.
action is
So if I do
big.
support, are we gonna say it already happened?
If you do support, I mean, what I'm saying is your attack was already against its flat-footed AC because of Kestrel. If Turtle uses its first action to support and then its second to attack, I would say it'd be flat-footed against.
All right. Well, I think how we're supposed to do it is I'd give a turn to Turtle, he'd support, then I'd attack, and then Turtle would attack, and then I'll do that
since
from
it's
now.
all like happening at the same
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly fine
Seems
with
fine.
it. Yeah, it seems like too much to go, back and forth specifically.
All right. I'm action pointing that because I'm sick of this thing.
There we
Oh.
go.
Nope.
18.
But that doesn't include the flat-footed.
Oh, yeah, it does because I was adding +2.
Oh,
Is
you
that
added the
right?
+2.
Yeah.
I would technically do a -2 with AC, so really it doesn't matter either way. But an 18 will not hit it.
Cool. Let him one-shot 3 of us.
All right. It is the giant viper's turn. Hot damn, guys. Okay, I think it's gonna go. It's gonna take an attack against Turtle first. It's gonna get an 18 to hit Turtle.
Yep.
Are you sure you didn't want it to
Turtle.
attack Kestrel first? Because I'm the only one in 18 wouldn't hit.
No, jackass. Turtle's gonna take 8 points of piercing damage and will need to give me a fortitude save.
14.
14 will fail. Turtle will take 4 points of poison damage. and
Unconscious.
is now the stage 1. The Viper will then take its second attack to attack Kestrel. He's going to get a 25 to hit.
With another 19 on the die. Yeah, that hits.
You're going to need to give me a fortitude save, but you're going to take 8 points of piercing damage.
I'm unconscious as well.
That puts Kestrel at dying 3.
I get a 22 fortitude save.
That is plenty fine on your fortitude save. You are not poisoned. And for its third action, it is going to coil, which is going to bring us down to the bottom of round 4. Savatri.
Whip it good.
There's not a lot more I can do.
Do you have any damage cantrips or no?
No.
I mean, get it unconscious, then go break it.
The Divine only has Holy Lance, and it didn't really seem
Yeah.
like something I wanted to take. Or Divine Lance.
Divine Lance. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew the options weren't great. I just wasn't sure if you had taken it or not.
A lot of heal spells, too.
I guess your only option is to whip it then.
Kestrel's dying right now, right?
Yep.
Dying 3.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, it's flat-footed.
It is currently flat-footed.
I am going to first use Stabilize on Kestrel.
Sweet.
Is that
Thanks, man.
arranged?
It is
You're provoking then.
it is 30 feet.
That's provoking.
He's right. That does provoke.
You might want to take a 5-foot step back.
What do you mean that'll straight up kill you?
I'm already
It'll
attacking.
crit.
Okay, well, I
Attack
wanted to
first
attack
and
him too. Okay, I'll attack him first.
Just saying.
Jesus.
He's kind of right, though.
20 I hit.
20 does hit, yes.
2 damage.
And it's
dead.
dying.
Ow, I stabilize Kestrel.
Perfect.
See? Perfect.
Just like you meant to do it at the beginning.
You want me guys to tell you a secret?
No.
It had 1 HP left. obviously.
Yeah, it had 1 HP left. Okay, real quick, before we lose track of this, get stabilized. I want Turtle to give me a fortitude save. Because Turtle is now dying 2. Or is this dying 3 for Turtle?
You didn't crit Turtle, so I just do 2.
Just dying 2, okay.
Is it Turtle still poisoned? Or is Turtle poisoned?
Got poisoned for a second time. Oh, it's so suspenseful when you do that, Spencer.
Is it gonna be a 17, a 3?
And you know, it
10?
doesn't matter what the dice reads because it
I know.
registers something else. A 13's not going to do it.
I mean, it should be at least a 14, shouldn't it? Trained plus level,
What's
or does it
con?
not get level plus con?
My
Look,
con's
it's con.
11.
Yeah, I was going to say he might not even get anything from con.
No, your con can't be 11
Why can't it be 11?
It's
because
cat.
the cat. I mean, they specifically are. They just show modifiers.
Yeah, so it'd be +1 from 10. 11.
No, your modifier
Oh.
is +1.
Which means it's a 12 or a 13.
It's a
actually.
12.
With the base ability modifier.
Oh, I misunderstood what you were asking earlier, Spencer. Yeah, that means its strength would have to be 14 and its dex would have
Then
to
why wouldn't it just give me the stats? Because like if its dex is +13, how do I know if it's 16 or 17?
Wait, it
I
says
don't-
plus 13?
No, it says +3. Like that's what it's.
That means it's either
Ability.
16 or 17?
Yeah.
But to an extent, it doesn't really matter. I don't
Yeah,
think.
it does. Because my next level, they all get +1.
That's
Which means
one
it gets a plus
modifier.
1 mod.
not just a one.
Oh, so they don't have a stat like in.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, they
think
just have
Yeah.
modifiers.
They just have modifiers. They don't give you stat blocks.
Oh, well, she might have survived a lot of stuff then.
How about this? Let's
That's a
just say,
stupid way to read it.
Let's say
Whatever.
Turtle's
Yeah.
fine then.
Because it
since we don't
specifically
know
says
exactly.
modifier.
Goddamn right she's fine, because she was gonna die.
I think she would have died. Yeah.
Because I don't have heal, and Savatra doesn't have a heal left.
Yeah.
And, you can focus to get yours back,
Yeah,
right?
10 minutes. She won't survive the 10 minutes.
No, not 10 minutes. That's 60 opportunities to die. Savatri ends that snake's life by wrapping her whip around its neck and pulling it down out of the tree, and it lands headfirst onto a root, and it is unconscious.
Stomp on it. Kill it.
Unconscious or dead?
It's
Coup de grace.
unconscious. You did non-lethal damage to it.
But then it fell and took 1 damage and died.
Do we want to talk to the snake?
I want nothing to
No.
do with this snake. I'm gonna go throw it in the fire.
I will grind it under my proverbial heel.
Yes.
I think maybe the party's a
I-
little salty
I-
about this
I
giant
should-
viper.
I'm gonna go around healing people.
Oh, it only rolled 5 crits on us. It's fine.
Yeah, it only completely decimated our group.
What was its first attack? A 10 plus 11?
Yeah, it's plus 11 with its first attack.
What
But
was
it does
this,
that.
fucking extreme?
Actually, hold on, let me check. Snakes in the woods. Oh, you guys are gonna be so pissed off.
It's fucking moderate.
This is a moderate encounter.
Unless it crits 5 times.
Yeah, it's all about the dice.
About the
it
dice,
rolled
man.
well, and it's like we rolled well against the mephits. This snake rolled well against us.
Yeah, and well, and the mephits were
It's all about the rolls.
Okay, the mephits were a moderate encounter as well.
Methods
Yeah,
should
so
come
I mean,
back
so
to help.
technically they were the same level of difficulty, but we steamrolled one and got our
Gotcha.
asses kicked by the other one.
Got your shit rocked on this one, boys. Sorry, gentleman, lady, and
Tree.
Tree.
You could just say folks or something.
Folks. All right, y'all.
So let's go back to the fire and wait an hour and treat wounds and wait another hour and treat more wounds.
Everybody stay here. It'll all be fine. We come limping back like
Oh God,
It's-
it hurts.
We brought
it's not fine.
snakes.
It's not fine.
Not fine.
But we got some snakes for dinner. Let's make some snake stew.
I want some snakeskin boots.
Somebody make me some boots.
Except I don't wear clothes, but you know.
You're
You'll
gonna
make an
start.
exception.
You're gonna
I'll make
wear
some,
some
I'll make
boots.
some. I'm wearing some snakeskin bracers or something.
Did we find anything else in that area?
Where the snakes were?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll search that area thoroughly.
Can we say I'm conscious now?
You got the stabilize. Yeah, I'd say
Right.
after the 10 minutes. Well, let's talk about let's get those heals in. Let's figure out how long it takes, and let's.
All right,
end-
just to
let's end it on
justify
that.
Cat not dying.
Okay.
The last attack, if I did my modifiers right, she would have hit. Because it's what, AC's 19?
Yeah.
Yeah, she would have. It'd be plus 13. I mean,
Oh,
sorry,
okay.
I rolled what? I got an 18. Yeah, 18 to hit. It would have been not 20 to hit.
Which means you would have put
Killed
it
it
down.
with the cat. Yeah,
Yeah, with the cat before it even got Kestrel or
me or everyone.
Turtle again. Yeah, everyone all over. Okay, that'll work. Okay, well we're like I said, we're just gonna find out how long does it take to heal everybody using treat wounds. I'm assuming you guys just want to take the time to heal the fuck up.
Well, because we still wanted to check all the wagons. Do we still want to do that tonight? I guess people need to be able to go to bed.
You
I mean, are we
cannot
just
go
going
to
back
bed
to
yet.
camp? Or because we still need to find the rats, right?
That's the idea, yeah. And to check all of the spots. I mean, if you want to find the rats, I mean, you could theoretically put off finding the rats for tomorrow, but
But we got to
for
check
tonight,
all of the camps.
you got to check all the wagons for the people. Otherwise, they're not going to go to bed. Especially now, y'all come back. And
No, we make it look like we're fine. I clean up.
Yeah,
Are you gonna heal in the trees then?
I think we're gonna heal up
Yeah,
in the woods here.
Yeah, we can't go back looking all venom bitey.
Get your shit kicked
Alright.
in.
Well,
I actually look fine.
My character will take 10 minutes to get back a focus point and heal Cat to full.
Okay, so real quick, so for the first 10 minutes,
making my chest.
Jeb gets the focus.
I'll get a focus.
I'll treat wounds on Kestrel.
And I'll get another one.
oh, you're good.
Thanks for joining us here on the MNmaxed Podcast. As we mentioned earlier, if you'd like more information about our characters and the Extinction Curse campaign, we have that information on our website, MNmaxed.com. You can find our character sheets, character art, and backstories. You can also find links to all of our different things like Discord, where you can come and hang out with us and other MNmaxed fans, and our Patreon if you'd like to support us. Join us again next week as we continue the Extinction Curse. And until then, may you have many great adventures of your own.
It's your turn.